Schumacher, as we know, is a person who, inspired by Gandhi, wrote the book Small is Beautiful. The Schumacher College is started in Dartington Trust, which was inspired by Tagore, India's national poet, and who had started Shanti Niketan, the forest university, the peace university. And Tagore had told his secretary, go start a place like this in Devon. And Elmhurst had gone to Devon. So I'm giving this background largely to show that there is generations do the work, and then it gets expressed again and again and again over time. But it's always building on seeds sowed way back in the past. The school that I started on our farm, the School of the Seed, is in fact a business initiative of the Schumacher College. Totnes, the closest town to Schumacher College, has become the most important place where this movement of transition towns started by a young student actually called Rob Hopkins. And what concerned Rob was, he'd heard a lecture by Richard Hyman on peak oil, and anyway, climate change is making everyone panic. But he said, we've got to turn this into a positive solution. Others were saying, oh, climate change is so bad, let's accept nuclear. Climate change is so bad, let's accept GMOs. Rob said, no. The combination of peak oil and climate change means we must, as community, come together to design a transition to a period without fossil fuel, a post-oil future, and a transition to deal with all the vulnerabilities climate change will cause. Disruption of shipping, long-distance transport becoming more and more unstable, not just because of the oil running out, but also because of the number of storms we're going to see. So they put it all together, and totally sort of from the grassroots up, it comes out of meetings people do together. Food, renewable energy, but the most amazing growth is in local currency. So the minute you move to local currency, everyone has a contribution to make. Everyone becomes productive. With the Wall Street and Treasury-driven currencies, it's those who have notes in their pockets who matter in society. But local currency puts everyone around the table to make economic decisions. So I really feel transition towns is a very, very radical idea. And of course you can't have transition towns without transition villages. Because the only way transition towns will become food secure locally is by rejuvenating farming and food production around every transition town. And the most beautiful part of it is happening inside London. A transition community was created as a result of this viral spread, and I can't remember, I think Julie or it's a woman, and her project is called Growing Communities, and she works with the poorest communities, and they're setting up urban gardens and urban organic supply, or food supply. So it's a very, very high potential. And I love the very idea of transition. I did my PhD in quantum theory. In quantum theory, there are only transitions. In mechanistic, classical mechanics, there are states. Fixed things. And when you have fixed things, either you have that thing and therefore you can't do anything, or the thing disappears and you can't do anything. But the wonderful thing with transition is, it's in your hands.